Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. I am Husna and today I will be sharing about a psychology figure who is known to be the founder of Western philosophy, a Greek philosopher to be exact. Almost 2,500 years ago, a very wise man lived in the city of Athens. His name was Socrates. People say he is the wisest man who ever lived. This is based on an oracle of Delphi. Socrates denied this at first. He said he was just a philosopher, which means someone who loved wisdom but isn't wise yet himself. Socrates' father was a stonemason and sculptor. He learned how to cut stone and make statues just like his father. That is what he did for a living and became very good at it. Some people say he made this famous statue of three beautiful goddesses called the Three Graces, which stood at the entrance to the Acropolis. Socrates strived to create perfect statues, but was dissatisfied with his creation. He felt something was missing. He spoke to the other stonemasons to learn from them. However, he found that although they were skilled at making statues of good people, they were unable to explain to him what goodness meant or how to learn about it. Then Socrates had an idea to stop sculpting stone and begin sculpting himself, his mind and his character, and to become wise and good. He was going to make himself beautiful. Everyone found it amusing since he was not physically attractive, with a large round belly, bulging eyes, and a snub nose. Why talk about Socrates over other psychology figures? Socrates and I we share similar way of thinking. He is known for his inquisitive nature, always questioning and seeking understanding rather than blindly accepting. The same goes for me. As I read about Socrates, I find that I can relate to him in many ways as I agree with most of his theories and concepts. Unlike most of the earlier philosophers, he was concerned mainly with what it means to be human and the problems related to human existence. He focused his attention on the field of morality and ethics. Socrates questioned anyone who had a reputation of being wise. After numerous encounters, he concluded that these individuals were ignorant, despite believing they possessed knowledge. On the contrary, Socrates did not claim to know everything, nor did he believe he did. Perhaps Socrates reflected it was for this reason that the oracle proclaimed him to be the wisest of men. Socrates is considered one of the forerunner of the inductive method, making a significant contribution to the psychology field. In his search for truth, he used a method sometimes called inductive definition, which started with an examination of concepts as beauty, love, or justice, and then moved on to question as what is it that all instances of beauty have in common. It is not enough to identify something as beautiful, one must know why it is beautiful. This method is crucial in generating the scientific method, which is characterized by hypothetical deductive reasoning. Believe it or not, Socrates is still relevant in today's society. A few theories and concepts are based on Socrates' knowledge, such as the Socratic method, which is commonly used nowadays, either consciously or unconsciously. The method is used especially among teachers or at school because it develops several skills and is an excellent instructional tool. The first and most obvious benefit is that it teaches students to think quickly. The question asked by a professor in class aims to showcase understanding of issue at play in a particular case. For students, the experience of being put on the spot is similar to representing a client in a courtroom or leading a corporate negotiation. The student can't truly prepare for the professor's question and must respond to them as they come. For those lacking in the experience, it challenges the student to be quick-witted and help them to articulate their thoughts. The second skill students develop through this method is critical thinking. Students working through Socratic questioning will learn that there are two or more sides to almost any issue. And for example, a competent lawyer can persuasively articulate all of them. The rapid-fire questioning of the Socratic method is perfect for sharpening this skill. Many people fear the Socratic method unnecessarily. Today, most teachers use it in a way that is neither fearsome nor intended to embarrass anyone, though. It is quite a shame that we only knew Socrates based on his disciple Plato and Xenophon's writing, because Socrates himself did not write. Well, that's all for now. Thank you.